Are you looking to find out more about the upcoming Piccadilly Grand new launch in District 8? Then you've come to the right place because we are going to... Okay, everyone, we have Clarence Long, who is an Associate Division Director with ERA, live with us, okay, to answer your questions regarding Piccadilly Grand. Hi, Clarence.
Hey, hi Marvin. Good to be here. Thanks for inviting
Fantastic.
me.
Is no problem. Yes, we always want to hear from the experts, okay, what is actually happening on the ground. Okay, so you are actually, how are you involved in this project?
I'm a tagger for Piccadilly Grand, and then my team, Clarence Long Associate, we are all involved in this Piccadilly Grand marketing. It one of the most highly anticipated project for this year.
Yeah, definitely. Because the build up was from last year. Everybody is looking forward, okay, to this project. Okay, if you can describe this project in one sentence, what will that sentence be?
Oh, it's a highly anticipated city fringe integrated development. Everybody is really waiting for this. Even myself also. So excited for this.
Integrated.
Because it's directly linked to the MRT. Yeah.
Wow,
Integrated.
fantastic. Wow, linked to the MRT some more, okay? And this is really exciting, okay, because that will offer us a lot of convenience. Isn't that right?
Definitely, convenience is the key factor.
Okay, so today what have you in store for us, Clarence?
Today I'll go through a bit of the development itself, Piccadilly Grand, because we have received some information from the developers already. Of course, the launch date will be on April 16. That's where the VVIP preview will be, and we're excited to have, the audience to come view the show flat with us.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so without further ado, okay, I'm going to bring you on, okay, so that you can share with us, with me and the audience, okay, what is Piccadilly Grand all about and what are they expected to get, okay, when they indicate their interest with you, okay, to actually view this show flat, all right? So, all right, let's move on, okay? You have some slides for us, okay? I hope that you can share with us a little bit about your team as well, okay, and your accomplishments, so that the people who are contacting you, they will know who they are working with. All right, over to you, Clarence.
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. Okay, actually, I'm Clarence Long, Associate Division Director from ERA. Okay, graduated NUS Real Estate. All right, some professional summary. My team, Clarence Long Associate, we are a young and energetic team. Right, I focus a lot on the new launch, condo, landed HDB, even commercial shop houses, offices. Previously, did some on-block collective sale and also property auction. All right, some units that have sold previously. Some of the awards. Right, let's all touch on Piccadilly Grand, which is the main topic. Of course, disclaimer: presentation is for information purposes only. All right. Okay. So for the project analysis, okay, normally what I always focus on is the 3A and 1U. Okay, first of all, affordability, accessibility, attractiveness, and uniqueness. All right, so for Piccadilly Grand, I feel that this particular project hits all of these 4 pointers itself. In terms of affordability, with comparison with other projects, I think this year we have seen some land sales. All right, so this plot of land at the current moment, our projections for it in terms of dollar per square feet is quite attractive. All right, in terms of accessibility, as we have mentioned, Marvin, right, earlier on we talked about integrated. All right, so this unit, this development itself is very close to not only the transport, okay, it's close to schools, amenities, and of course just outside the city fringe, which means that you can get very close. Or if you're working in the CBD, it's minutes away from your workplace. All right, in terms of attractiveness, we have reputable developers, CDL, and of course MCL. They have came together to build this particular project. All right, in terms of uniqueness, we are full-fledged condo, okay, direct access linked to the MRT.
So you were saying that this is also CDL, right, developer?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so that's the same developer that actually launched Canning Hill Piers above 3,000 per square
Yes.
foot. Okay, so the
Yes,
same
it was
developer is
snap
going
up.
to get District 8. Fantastic, man.
Yeah, it was snap up. If you know Canning Hill Piers, it was snap up. All right, so everyone is just rushing for it, and I believe that this Piccadilly Grand is the next one for this year. All right, of course, touching on, I think we have spoke quite a bit about it. CDL, don't need to mention, listed company. MCL is also one of the leading developers. All right, they came together to build this particular iconic development, fantastic development. Okay, location. If we don't know about Piccadilly Grand, we are in District 8. Okay, we are actually very close to City Square Mall, where everyone knows this particular mall itself. Okay, it's a green mall. All right, so in the surrounding area, of course, we have the Piccadilly Market Food Center. We have Farrer Park Primary School. Okay, and of course, the most important part is that we are actually just outside the Farrer Park MRT station. Okay, so we have checked with the developers, and developers have shared that it will be integrated, which also means that this development itself, okay, will have retail spaces at the ground floor, okay, and it's also linked to the MRT. Okay, in terms of your lifestyle, all right, well, we are minutes away from Suntec City. Of course, Raffles Place is just a 12 minutes drive. All right, the Central Business District is about 15 to 17 minutes. Okay, and if you want 24 hours shopping, of course, we have Mustafa Center, and of course, City Square Mall. All right, this is one of the view. Sorry.
So for this view, right? This view is fantastic. So how tall is actually this development, Clarence?
23 stories.
23 stories. Wow.
Yes,
I think
correct.
the view from 23rd story will be fantastic, just like this.
Yes. Later I'll share with you, because my team and myself, we have gone on site. All right. So we have gone to the development next door, okay, to take some photos of the view, so you can roughly gauge. Okay. So Piccadilly Grand, all right. As mentioned, we are a city fringe project. All right. So accessibility, Dhoby Ghaut MRT is just 2 stops away. How convenient is that? Right. Bugis is just 3 stops. Of course, Clarke Quay area where Canning Hill Piers is. All right. We are 3 stops away from that also. All right. We are actually just outside the city. Okay, so that brings a lot of convenience to this particular development, not only for own stay, but also for investment. The area itself, okay, we have a lot of some developments in the area which are slightly older. Okay, they are receiving fantastic rentability. All right, a fantastic rental yield also. As mentioned, sheltered walkway to City Square Mall, where the MRT also is. Okay, so Piccadilly Grand itself is so convenient. Okay, transport. Okay, I've mentioned already. Schools. We do have St. Joseph Institution, Farrer Park Primary, Hong Wen School. Okay, amenities, of course, I've touched on it. Okay, and healthcare. Okay, we have the healthcare and hotel development just next door connection. Okay, so that's one of the new developments there. Shopping, I think we are not there's no short of shopping. Okay, Mustafa Center and all this. Okay, I've touched on all this. Right, this is the connection. Okay, the connection is actually a first truly integrated healthcare and hospitality complex. Okay, this is a very upmarket healthcare area. Of course, we are just 5 minutes drive away from Novena Medical Hub. That's where you receive a lot of tenants and overseas tenants where they want to rent. Right, this helps bump up your rental yield. Okay, work-life connections, I think we have touched on it. Very, very close to the Central Business District, Raffles Place, Shenton Way. Fantastic place for people who are working in the Central Business District. All right, this is one of the best part, the development itself. Okay. Piccadilly Grand itself it's an integrated development, all right? So it has commercial facilities, it has childcare center, retail shops, potential in future also F&B dining, all right? So this is where we have the integrated development over here just outside the city fringe. Okay, so as mentioned earlier on, Marvin, this is the view that you'll be getting. Okay, this is somewhere about above the 20 to 30 floor. Okay, so fantastic view overseeing the city area.
Wow, fantastic. It looks unblocked.
How would you like that?
It really looks unblocked.
Of course.
Fantastic.
On the higher floors, you will definitely have the best view.
Yeah, I think can see South Beach residences and Suntec City that side. Fantastic. Very nice.
Amazing. Okay, so of course, buyers and consumers, they get to enjoy this view if they are buying the higher floor ones. Okay, and this is my team. Okay, we have went down a couple of weeks back just to have a look at the site to make sure that we are ready for our buyers and our clients. Okay, we enjoyed our time there. Okay, when we walked there, I mean, the area, there's quite a lot of land. In fact, later I'll be sharing a bit more because the surrounding has so much potential because of the number of empty plots available for sale in future, right? So that adds to the advantage of purchasing a Piccadilly Grand because you have the first mover advantage.
Definitely. I think with extra plots that are upcoming in the future, what will happen is that your buyers will actually have exit point. Okay, they're able to exit because when the plots launch, it will be a higher land price. Isn't that right, Clarence?
Yeah, we generally see prices in terms of land sale will normally go up. So that's the reason why my team, we have went down, okay, we walked the ground and then we also went to see the rest of the plots itself.
Okay.
All right, so some information, just a quick one. Okay, we are looking at 3 blocks of 23-story of residential homes, 407 units only. Okay, the expected TOP somewhere in 2026. All right, so this particular development itself, if you know more about CDL, a lot of the developments is actually very family oriented. Okay, not only that, okay, the development itself, if you can take a look, the developer has decided to actually create a development that has 1 bedroom all the way until 5 bedroom premium. All right, so it creates a sense of a family oriented, but at the same time it allows buyers or investors to actually purchase units there for rental. All right, the best part about it is that it has been a long time since we have seen such unit with 4 bedroom dual key. Right, this is something to look out for if you are planning to buy for an investment. All right, at the same time also you want to rent it out. Right, Marvin, it has been quite a long while since we have seen dual key units.
Yeah, very rare. And then the thing about this 5 bedroom premium and a 5 bedroom, the last one was in 2019 along this area, 2019, where you have Park Colonial, even Woodley Residences, which is almost selling out right now. They only have a maximum of 4 bedrooms only. So 5 bedroom come in, there will be these landed upgraders that they won't mind, okay, getting such a unit over at this location because it's just next door to MRT.
Yeah, and then also they have a private lift for it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, take a look at the unit size. Oh, fantastic unit size. I think being a very reputable developer, they want to ensure that every unit is livable, right? Because nowadays a lot of people work from home. Okay, so even take a look at the 5 bedroom premium, 5,006 square feet. Right, the premium one comes with a private lift, of course. Okay, if you want something more exclusive. Okay, if not, if we talk about even the 3 bedroom, okay, the 3 bedroom flexi, we are talking about 1,076 square feet, and even 1,000. Yeah. Okay, so of course for investors, we of course always look at the 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom. Okay, so we have choices available.
Fantastic.
Okay. This is just some images that the developers have actually shared with us. Okay, this is the grand lobby that welcomes you, even though it's an integrated development. Okay, when you receive your guests, or every day after a day of work, you come back home, the drop-off point, the moment you step into it, okay, it is very beautiful. Okay, very grand. Okay, some of the water features, well, when I saw this, I was like, oh, this one feels like a rainfall. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay,
Very
integrated development, 400 units, but the developers are so thoughtful. Even the architect itself, they're so thoughtful. All right, there's a lot of greens, nature, the lap pool. They call this the vitality pool. Okay, even take a look at the facade. I love the way how they design the facade of building. It feels a bit more luxurious. Okay, the gym, the function rooms.
Right? Everything you need, you get, no problem. Fantastic.
Yes, correct. That's right. Okay, let's take a look at the site plan itself. Okay, this plot of land is a very interesting plot. It's a very elongated plot. All right. But at the same time also, if you realize that the developers and architects have built it in a way that majority of the units are north-south facing. Yeah. So each particular block itself, okay, they categorize to different blocks itself. Okay, all the units are all north-south facing. So if your concern is a bit of west sun here and there, I mean, take a look at the different unit types and then see which is the most attractive to you. Okay, of course, the bigger units are generally at the corner of the block itself. Okay, and we take a look, there's only 2 stacks of 5 bedrooms. So I think that's something to look out for. Okay, and also, of course, we have the dual key unit, which I think will be one of the, probably a lot of people are looking at it, the dual key units. Okay, so this is site plan.
It seems like the entrance is actually quite exclusive. It seems like the entrance is just for this project itself.
Yes, correct. So okay, so there's different types of zones that the developers have actually built. Okay, so there's tranquility, botanic zone, vitality zone, and social zone. Okay, so all this has been very well thought out. Okay, the social zone is the one that is closer towards the MRT station. So the architect has planned it in a way that we try to put majority of those slightly, I would say, noisier facilities closer towards the MRT station. Right, so that majority of the developments are skewed towards the south area, where people get to, and the owners get to enjoy a lot of quiet time.
Okay.
All right. So this is actually the connectivity at the first story. All right. Of course, we have, being an integrated development, okay, we have retail stores, about 10 over units of retail stores, Marvin. And of course, not to forget childcare center. You know, nowadays, I have friends, I have colleagues, okay, they have children, and then they are sharing with me that, you know, in order to get their children to the childcare center, they have to queue like 1 or 2 years before that. Have you experienced that before, Marvin? Your friends and all this. Well, it's not easy, you know, to get a spot right now.
Of course, yeah. Therefore, I think if the developers are actually bringing in childcare, it will be definitely helpful to anybody, especially families who are buying into this development for own stay.
Of course, so much, you know, I mean, it's all about convenience also, right? You just have to, in the morning before you go to work, you just drop your kids at the childcare center. All right, in the afternoon, maybe get a helper or somebody to help bring them up again.
I think it's more than just childcare. In terms of the connectivity, over here, there's a lot of F&B as well, nearby shopping, you know, like, wow, I guess everything is just so nearby, and you're just a few MRT stops from the connections, you know, in the city and all that, you know. So I think it's a fantastic place for anyone looking for investment and own stay.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to travel out anymore. Okay, so just this is a section of the development itself. Okay, as you can see, it's directly linked to the MRT. Okay, conveniently connected, but also separated the residential and of course the retail stores. So it still ensures the security of the residents, okay, but at the same time providing convenience. right? So of course, these are the clubhouses where they have planned. Okay. All right, coming to the orientation and views. Okay. As I have mentioned, majority of the units we are talking about north-south facing. Okay, generally north-south facing. Okay, so if buyers are looking at, for example, the 5-bedroom at Stack 9, okay, we are talking about south facing. Okay, if you want to get the unblocked view, just now the one that we saw just now, then of course you still have it. We have the southeast east facing. Okay, so these are some of the views that you can get. All right, so of course, just now the unblocked view that we have seen. Okay, there is the southeast facing. All right, so if you can take a look at the bottom right where we have the southwest side, you can see greenery, plots of greens. Okay, that's where we are seeing the potential of future appreciation.
I see.
This is one of the highlight. Everybody for the past few weeks, all the clients have been asking floor plans. Okay, so we are happy to announce that today we managed to receive the draft floor plans from developer.
Fantastic.
Okay, so if you can take a look at the floor plans, I have gone through all the floor plans. Okay, these are just some of it. Majority of them are regular shape, very squarish, very regular, right? Very well planned. Okay, for investment wise, okay, we are talking about the 484 square feet 1-bedroom apartment on the left side. Okay, as you enter into the kitchen, it's a dry kitchen, standard squarish shaped layout of the living room. Okay, not much of no wasted space in fact. Okay, and then of course the aircon ledge and then the balcony can fit a queen size bed according to the floor plans itself. Okay, and of course if investors would like to look at the 1+ study, okay, we are talking about a 517 square feet unit. Okay, when you enter the unit itself, all right, you have a larger space, okay, where you can put a study area. Okay, and then of course the living and dining is almost very similar to the 1-bedroom. The best part about this because of the units are all north-south, generally north-south facing. Okay, so even the 1-bedroom, the developers have actually and architects have actually planned it in a way that the units don't have much west sun. If you take a look at the side plan at the bottom. Okay, all right, so if you take a look at here, the 2-bedroom, okay, we are looking at a 646 square feet unit itself. All right, oh, this is actually an open concept kitchen, okay, but it's tucked away from the main living area. Nowadays, Marvin, you realize some of the floor plans the kitchen are all open concept kitchen.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
right.
but this one you actually get an exclusive one, kitchen.
Very exclusive lah. So this area very very exclusive itself. Of course, with some ideas and idea, some things, you can do some arrangement for it. All right, and then of course we have a 4-seater dining area over here, and we have this dumbbell layout, perfect for investment. Okay, because one tenant can be renting here and another one here, and you don't disturb each other. But of course, for own stay itself, it's also good. If you have guests staying, okay, you are away from your guests. Sometimes you don't want to get disturbed and all this, then you can use this master bedroom, and then your guests can stay here. These are 2-bed 2-bath.
Yeah, I think one of the ideas that can be done for this unit is to actually place a door to separate the kitchen from the living and dining area. Yeah,
over here,
over there. Then you won't get all the fumes and all that, into the living and dining. So this can be done. Yes. And I think some people who are more, or investors who are looking to rent out more, well, some of them may convert the living room into one more room. Okay, and then that leaves a very good dining area that all the tenants can actually use in the dining area.
Right. And you realize, Marvin, something. This is a 646 square feet.
Oh my goodness!
How come it's a 2-bed 2-bath?
Wow!
And then it looks so big. Why? Because
and you are at least having double beds. Wow, this is impossible. Very efficient layout. Very
Very
efficient.
efficient layout. I mean, you see when I saw this layout at that time, I was like, wow, amazing for an investor. You know why? Because there's no wasted space. I mean, not say wasted space, but then for this, they don't have a balcony,
Yeah, correct. They
right?
doesn't have a
Oh,
balcony, and then there are no corridors that leads up to the room. Okay, those are all
yeah,
so-called wasted space. Okay, but
yeah,
in
yeah,
this way, it's really very efficient. Good design.
yeah. All right. And then, of course, if you want something more conventional, then it will be the 2-bedroom plus study. Okay. But at the same time, also the corridor space is just a very short corridor space.
Hmm.
So not much of a wasted space, I would say.
Yeah, I actually have a client that's very particular about having windows in the bathroom. I realized that your 2-bedroom plus study actually does have window in the bathroom. Okay, in both
This
bathrooms,
one,
in
right?
fact. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so
Mm,
I'm going to recommend this to her.
yeah. And like you mentioned over here, also the kitchen itself, 2 plus study. I mean, you can put a sliding door over here. I mean, it's
Yeah, to
fantastic.
separate. Yeah, agreed. Yeah,
Mm,
good layout. A
yeah,
lot of
good
ideas can
layout.
be implemented. Just have to bring in an ID. Okay, I'm sure you have some ID resources that you can recommend to our clients, right?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Right. So also the 2 plus study don't have a balcony also lah. I mean, everything has all been efficiently planned, I
Very
would say.
efficient. Yeah, yeah, correct.
Okay, so full plus study, if you like the dumbbell layout, okay, of course,
Mm.
people who wants to have a balcony, this is a perfect one for you.
Wow,
All
nice.
right. Actually, I quite like this layout. For own
Ah,
stay, for own stay.
yeah lah, you can consider this one.
710 square feet.
Oh,
Okay.
it comes with a
So
study.
when
Fantastic.
yeah. Okay. So coming to the hottest of the hottest lah. Normally when buy for own stay, you want to buy a 3-bedroom, right? Okay, so this 3-bedroom layout, 883 square feet. Oh, don't mind this part, some of the numbers have run. Okay, so very, very standard layout, but very regular layout. Okay,
Yeah.
so even the kitchen itself, I mean, we can get the ID come in to have a look at it. Okay, the 3-bedroom flexi is something that I thought it was quite interesting because they have actually the dry and the wet kitchen. This is a 1098 square feet unit. As you enter the unit itself, you get a dry kitchen and also a wet kitchen. Okay, for a 3-bedroom, I thought it was quite interesting. And then this flexi store could be a helper's room. If not, of course, it's a storeroom itself. The best part about this 3-bedroom, nowadays, I mean, for 3-bedroom wise, these 3 bedrooms, all if you take a look, it has been planned for a twin bed. It's twin bed. So I think it's quite sizable, it's quite livable. All thanks to the architect. Okay, and of course you have this tiny balcony. All right, sometimes you want to go out for a living room, you have this tiny balcony over here. You can relax, chill out, have your wine. Okay, coming to the 4-bedroom flexi. Okay, wow, this has a lot of space. Okay, you have a very long and wide living and dining area. So I think the developer expects a fantastic view. If you have on the high floor, these are the wide living rooms that people want. Yeah. Okay, so of course, like the 3-bedroom flexi layout over here, we have this store. It could also double up as a study room. If not, then it will be a helper's room itself. Okay. All right, so all the bedrooms again can fit queen size bed. Marvin, some of the units nowadays are the 3rd bedroom or the 4th bedroom can only fit a single bed.
Yep. Correct.
I realized, not sure whether that is considered.
I realized that all the bedrooms are actually en suite. Okay, that means there's an attached bath to every bedroom for this 4-bedroom flexi. Fantastic.
Yes, we call it a Jack and Jill. These two.
Yeah, correct.
All right. These two is a Jack and Jill. Okay, then these two share this bathroom. Very squarish layout. Okay.
Anyway, for own stay, most of the buyers, they definitely want to have this kind of landscape living room. Okay, it's very much preferred. And a lot of times the buyers nowadays, they will also install this thing called zip track, okay, at the balcony, so that the living room can be extended out into the balcony as well. So I guess there's a lot of creativity that can be done with this layout, and it's very popular with a lot of our buyers, we have realized, in all the projects.
Correct. And then they do some decking in the balcony. Then it's good to go, man. Okay. Wow, Marvin, when I saw this, right?
Wow.
Rare.
Look.
Rare.
Wow.
1389 square feet dual key unit. Okay. So of course, if you have a family staying, okay, you can actually stay in this 3-bedroom apartment. All right, and then we have a studio unit over here. All right, you can rent this out to a tenant, okay, and then you can stay in this particular unit itself, and you don't incur additional buyer stamp duty. Right. So I think dual key layouts nowadays it's very rare. It's very rare, but even it's very functional. Right. So this unit itself has a home shelter. Okay, so itself you can use as double up as a storeroom. Okay, so again the 3 bedrooms are all being able to fit a queen size bed.
Do you think this will appeal to investors?
I think it will. I think it will appeal more towards a family, okay, who actually wants additional income from their property, but at the same time they don't want to pay for additional buyer stamp duty. Especially recently, ABSD also increased. So I think that's the reason why dual key units are coming back into the market.
Yeah, actually, I have something to add on for this. I actually have some units whereby the owner actually bought a 4-bedroom dual key, all right, in the east for rental. So both units, a 3-bedroom as well as the studio is also rented out. And actually, the combined rental is higher than it would be for an actual 4-bedroom unit. Okay, so this is one thing that I noted. Second thing is I do realize that actually the market is actually moving in favor of landlords at the moment. Okay, I actually have two rental cases whereby the rents have actually gone up by a lot. Okay, and we are talking about 3,005 rental increasing to $5,000 per month. Okay, we are talking about even a HDB 3-room flat at 1,008 for the last 4-5 years. Now is going at 2004, 2005. Okay, so the rental market is very good, and I think investors they will be fighting for this 4-bedroom dual key unit. Do you agree?
Yes, agree, Marvin. Agree. I cannot disagree to this because just in February, the development at Aljunied itself, okay, a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I was looking at the rental over there. It was at 2007.
Okay.
For a high floor unit. Now I was just looking at it just last week only. Low floor unit transacted at 3,002.
Crazy, right?
Just in 2 months. 2 months. High floor, lower price. Low floor, higher price in 2 months.
Somehow they already knew that Singapore will open up, okay, and that foreigners will start coming back to Singapore, and then therefore the rental demand has really picked up and rental is really brisk. Okay, so this is a fantastic layout. Okay, something to recommend to my clients as well.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
Lo and behold, a 5-bedroom. All right. This layout itself is the non-private live ones. Okay. Later we have another private live one. Okay. This is a 1,582 square feet unit. Also very it is a landscape layout. Okay. On the left side, okay, we have the junior master bedroom here. Okay, wow, the living and the dining is huge, right? And then of course, being a 5-bedroom, you definitely need a dry kitchen where you can store your wine and all this, have a breakfast in the morning, and then the enclosed kitchen with a home shelter over here. Okay, again, I love this developer. Why so? Because their planning for the bedrooms are so efficient. Again, all the bedrooms can put queen size bed.
Fantastic.
That's why when it comes to CDL, being a family, they every time like to build family oriented developments. This particular, they thought about the layout and of course the landscape, and of course now we are talking about the floor plans. Also a Jack and Jill bath for you.
Yes, this one is truly livable, because not only every bedroom you can put in a queen size bed at least. I think the master you can do a king should be not an issue, okay? But every bedroom is ensuite again. Wow, this is really fantastic.
Yes.
Every bedroom, of
Two
course,
Jack
you
and Jill.
fantastic. Most of the
Yeah.
time, we seldom get a full 5 bedroom or ensuite. Maybe one or the two units will not be ensuite. That means it doesn't have a bathroom.
You're right, Marvin. This layout is fantastic. All ensuite bathroom. Okay, the architect has well thought out. The developer has well thought out these Jack and Jill toilets and for these 2 bedrooms, and then of course this one is a common plus this particular bedroom 5 itself. Yeah, and then we could fit a queen size bed also.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, so there's one more
with dream.
With the private lift, right? You were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
1679 square feet. Well, you were saying earlier on, I think you mentioned that nowadays don't really have the 5 bedroom anymore. I mean,
Yes.
Woodley also, they don't have a 5 bedroom, right?
They don't have. Only up to 4 only.
Don't have,
yes.
huh?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so this one has the private lift itself. But I believe that the living and balcony and dining area is bigger than the other 5 bedroom.
Yes. It's the wider
slightly
one.
bigger.
Yeah, it's wider.
The wider one. Okay, of course, being more grand, right? 1679 square feet. Again, the layout is almost very similar to the 5 bedroom, just that I think we haven't gotten the full measurements yet, but just basing on this, I think that the living room is much bigger.
Elevate
right?
already.
Much more grand. And then of course, and then of course over here, okay, is a south facing. All right, so fantastic view.
Okay.
So any buyers for this, Marvin?
Oh, definitely have to recommend. Especially those who are upgrading from landed. Definitely they will consider this. Okay, and you're so close to the city. Okay, if you have ever stayed in the city or close to the city, you realize how convenient it is to get to anywhere in Singapore. Okay, everything is within an hour. Fantastic.
And also one thing I would like to highlight also, this kitchen itself. All right. I mean, if let's say they can enclose this also, I think it will be perfect. That's my own take, to make it slightly bigger.
But okay, I think that the wet kitchen is actually enclosable. So it's only left with the dry. So the dry will actually allow you to place your food so that you can serve to the dining. This is very functional. And definitely if let's say there's a show flat for this, okay, or rather any discussion with ID, there will be a lot of possibilities for this layout. Okay, especially every
this
room.
is all about space.
Yeah, you don't have to choose. Every bedroom has bathroom. Okay, that is the very important factor, that people who are buying for own stay are looking at.
Yeah. Of course, this one, there's also a high ceiling unit.
Oh, is that the top floor or the bottom floor?
Should be the top floor, 23rd floor.
Oh, 23.
Just one exclusive unit.
Okay. Waiting for the details, So this one must fight for it already.
These are just one unit. Okay, so we are going to end soon. Okay, but I think most importantly, a lot of people the clients were asking is why buy Piccadilly Grand? Okay, of course, it has improved transport connections. Okay, that's like I mentioned at the earlier stage, convenience. It's all about convenience. It's all about location. All right. There's increase in vibrancy because it's actually an integrated development. Okay, in future, okay, an integrated development itself will help to boost property prices and rentability in that particular development. Okay, we are talking about developments next door, such as the slightly older ones like City Square Residences. If you take a look at the number of rental contracts, it's amazing.
Yes.
There's plenty of rental contracts available over there. Why so? Because it's just a city fringe development itself. Okay, so once Piccadilly Grand itself comes up, okay, generally we will always see tenants moving from a slightly older development to a newer development. Of course, everybody loves new, right?
Yes.
Right. So that's where we boost the vibrancy of this particular
Yeah, and I think one of the important factors about this Piccadilly Grand is that the surrounding condos, the nearby condos, they are actually a distance away from MRT. Okay, so for them
Yes,
to
some of it.
shift over to Piccadilly Grand is a no-brainer because immediately they upgrade. They're still staying in the same wonderful location, okay, but they are upgraded to just doorstep MRT. Go downstairs, they can go through the mall. They can straight away get to the MRT station.
You're all right. We are just down back to location.
Sure, for sure. Good location.
Okay, we have laid out some pointers why Piccadilly Grand. Of course, all these I have touched. Okay, most importantly, direct link to Farrer Park MRT station. Okay, we are integrated. Okay, good potential rental and capital appreciation. Okay, so this is the part Marvin just now was sharing that. Okay, these are the potential of development. I love to see master plan, right? Because I studied the master plan in school. Okay, these are the circled ones are the empty plot of land that I think clients purchase Piccadilly Grand are able to look forward to potential capital appreciation. Okay,
Wow,
because if you take a look at the plot ratio, 6 sites, 6 sites. Okay, 4 of the sites on the left side, they are all 3.5 plot ratio, not 2.8, Marvin. 3.5 plot ratio, which means that they can go up further more than 36 stories. Okay, over here we have a 2.8 plot ratio and white side 4.2.
Okay. Wow.
White side can be planned for anything.
Anything. Yeah, anything.
Anything. So I don't know, another huge shopping mall.
The price can be anything also. Okay, which is
price can be anything also.
Which is a very, very good upside selling point for any of these plots over here, not just Piccadilly Grand. But I guess the point that you're trying to say right now is that you have a first mover's advantage.
Advantage.
Wow, fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see already. I see you.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, of course, I love to see master plan. I mean, these are all, you are basically sitting on a plot that has future potential because of all the plots beside it. Yeah. Okay. Competitive land price. Nowadays we cannot discount the fact that land prices are always going higher and higher and higher. All right. So if you take a look at this, Piccadilly Grand was bought at a very competitive rate of $1129 per square feet per plot ratio. All right. So even Lentor itself is higher than Piccadilly. Okay. Of course, we have Slim Barracks, which is further away from the central business district. Okay, is also purchased higher than Piccadilly itself. Okay, so I think we are at a very sweet spot in terms of our land price. Hence, developers will also price it favorable, in my personal opinion, favorable to in the market itself. Yeah. So look forward to the price. I mean, it's going to review soon by the developers. And of course, the VVIP preview date is on April 16th.
Are there any sound bites on the price in terms of the PSF? Okay. Sound bites, what are you hearing?
Not yet,
Give everyone a range. Give us a range. You know, everybody wants a range, right? We are on Ask the Expert.
So I mean, in the market, everybody is talking about. I mean, of course, if you take a look, basing on my personal opinion, I mean, if you take a look at it, normally if they are pricing it, they purchase the price at $1129 per square feet, plus the construction cost, plus marketing costs and other taxes and all this. We are probably looking at maybe the $2001, $2002, $2003 per square feet range on average. But of course, end of the day, it depends on the developer. I mean, we are hoping everybody's hoping that it's priced lower. But then, of course, if you're talking about below 2000, I think in my personal opinion, it'll be tough. If not like that, the project will be, snap up already.
Okay, I mean, 2001 to 2003 is a very reasonable range. Okay, and if you want to find out Just speak to Clarence. I'm sure when he shows you the figures, you will realize it's really very reasonable. You look at this chart, it's already very reasonable. It's going to be very reasonable.
I think just looking at the chart itself, you know that the developers purchased the land at a very reasonable price. Yeah.
Agreed.
Cheaper than Lento, bro.
Of course.
Okay, so I mean, we take a look at existing new developments. I think the closest one that we ever talk about is this development. Sorry, the numbers run because I'm using the presentation slides. Okay, we are talking about an average at Woodley residence of 2002. 2002. Marvin, you are the in charge for Woodley residence, right?
Yes.
Project in charge, right? How's the development going?
Oh, fantastic. We have been selling. In fact, we are discussing. Tomorrow we'll be booking one of the most beautiful units that will be facing the lake. Okay, 3-bedroom premium. Okay, of the Woodley residences, doing very well. Okay, and we are selling very well. We are almost at the last tail end of the last 45 units already. Okay, and that is about $2,002 to $2,350 per square foot range. Okay, and definitely the prices will increase very soon.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think everybody's waiting for Piccadilly Grand also, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah.
When Piccadilly launch,
of course, we also
the price will actually go up as well, for the developments that have been launched earlier. Okay, so those who want a good deal must better go down and look at the Piccadilly Grand as soon as you can.
Okay, so I mean, just basing on this, I think we likelihood developers should price it very competitively. All right. Okay, Farrer Park in 5 to 10 years. Being in District 8, we fall under the Central Area Master Plan itself. Okay, in the next 5 to 10 years, I think we have seen so many plots surrounding it. We should expect more vibrancy. We should expect government injecting more vibrancy into the area itself. Okay, under the 2019 Master Plan, okay, the Central Region is set to become a 24/7 lifestyle destination. That's where integrated development comes in. Okay, if once the whole area becomes very vibrant, right, your integrated development, I think in terms of price appreciation will be there. Okay, so Piccadilly Grand residents will benefit from the upcoming developments. Okay, so in order to justify Piccadilly Grand itself, okay, there are a total of 67 residential developments within 1 km of Farrer Park itself. But majority, if you realize, in this area itself are boutique developments with less than 100 units. Okay, if you have friends, okay, who stay in mid-sized development like Piccadilly Grand of 400 units, okay, generally we see a traction in terms of price transactions. Okay, with more price transactions, we always generally see price moving upwards, because the next buyer who purchased your particular unit itself has point of references based on past transactions to refer to, so that they are able to bid for a higher price in future when they purchase itself. Yes, Marvin? And then of course, we'll talk about facilities, right? With a bigger development, generally have more facilities. Okay, so for that itself, okay, family loves when they have children. They generally, why you want to upgrade to a condo, because of the facilities itself. So of course, most general buyers will actually look towards a slightly bigger development, and of course, maintenance fee, economies of scale.
Yeah, and then I look at your data over here, and it seems to suggest that actually a lot of the buyers who bought into this area earlier on, they had to sacrifice. They wanted a good location, but they had to sacrifice on their expectation on the facilities. Okay, so it will be possible that some of the buyers who actually own units nearby may come and look at Piccadilly Grand as well. Okay, in the future,
Definitely.
When it's ready, because they already own stay, they may not want to buy a new launch and then move over. Perhaps what they will do is they will just wait until it's developed, and then they'll buy over from your buyers.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time we always talk about first mover advantage. I think this is Piccadilly Grand itself has first mover
Exciting.
advantage. Not
Very
only
exciting.
yeah, very exciting. Okay, and the last part, lower land cost of 1129 PPR.
Oh, good.
Okay, so we talk about integrated development, only 2.7% of the private homes are integrated. Okay, those are the ones that are the site. Very limited. Okay, majority of the integrated development demands higher rental yield based on transactions. Okay, so we should expect slightly higher rental yields for Piccadilly Grand. Okay, these are the estimated rental range that we could expect. A one bedroom going for 2,009 to 3,002. How does that sound to you? All right, so the right development matters. Okay, Piccadilly Grand being an integrated development with reputable developers coming in, fantastic. You have seen the floor plan, you have seen the architects, how they plan the landscape and all this. It looks beautiful. Connectivity, location with plenty of amenities. Okay, we have education within 1 kilometer. We are close to the city. Okay, healthcare is just right next door. Okay, and of course, the most important thing, master planning, transformation of the whole area itself. Last part, first mover entry price. Okay, this all equates to potential capital appreciation and fantastic rentability. I think no doubt Piccadilly will be one of the highlight project of 2022, and of course, we will see you on April 16th. All right, anything, you may contact myself or Marvin. Okay, we will be there and happy to service you soon.
Okay, so wow. Actually, I had prepared some questions, but wow, your presentation you covered
Okay.
everything. you covered everything already, you know. So, but but Clarence, you are also a tagger, right? And you are leading a team to
Yes,
actually
correct.
do Piccadilly Grand. Okay, so what it means is that ERA teammates, if you are watching this video, then you can contact Clarence Long. Okay, you can bring your client and he can help you to do the presentation to them. I'm sure that this is not all that you're going to be presenting, Clarence. Am I right? You have more,
of course,
more solid stuff, like actual footage of the development. You know, you have of course your presentation kit, and of course your wealth of experience that you have over the years, and also in capital markets as well. Okay, I'm sure that comes into your advice that you will be sharing with the clients that our teammates from ERA when they bring their clients to you. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to quickly thank you, okay, for giving us a very thorough presentation, okay, on Piccadilly Grand. That's one, okay, but you have answered all the questions I have prepared. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you one question. What are the two topmost questions that buyers have been asking you and your team ever since you have been marketing this project? Okay, maybe you can share those questions with me, and then you can share the answer with everyone who is actually watching.
I think the key thing is always on pricing. I mean, basing on my experience in terms of capital markets, because previously I doing en bloc, I think just be doing a back of an envelope method, we're probably looking at somewhere like I mentioned 2002, 2003. But of course, at the current market, because of the limited number of supplies of new launches in the market, I mean, Woodley has been selling up pretty well already. Okay, so maybe developers may be pricing it slightly a bit higher, but we will not know. Generally, if you take a look at new launches, why if you were to register for VVIP preview and then you go for the balloting on the first day of launch, okay, developers generally give some better pricing as compared to maybe after the first day, the second or third day. Sometimes developers see that there's huge demand. Okay, that's when they start to increase prices, right? So always, I mean, my advice is always, if let's say you are very interested, contact myself, contact Marvin, contact any of our ERA teammates, okay, to register your interest. Okay, have a look at the development itself, put in your interest, okay, on the day itself, take a look at the price. If it's comfortable, go ahead with it. Of course, if it's not comfortable, then you have a choice to decide whether you want to purchase. But I think always on the first day itself, generally developers will give a very good pricing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
your best
price.
opportunity to get the best units will be on the first day as well. Okay, because you got the full
That's right.
range of all the units. Okay, Clarence. Okay,
Mm,
I know the answer to the question. Okay, but for those who are not yet initiated in property investment, okay, and they are thinking,
yeah.
hey, if I sign up, and register my interest with you, to see Piccadilly Grand, okay, does it mean that I have to give you a check, I have to give you my IC, I have to sign a form, but does it mean that I have to buy the unit for sure, guaranteed must buy?
No, it's no obligation. The check is just to register your interest. Okay, it's like the same thing as register your interest to go for possibly the method of balloting. At this current point of time, we do not know what's the method yet, but possibly it could be balloting. Okay, but you have a chance to participate in this balloting. Without the check, you don't even have a chance to actually purchase a unit on the day itself. Should you actually want to purchase it? Yeah,
Okay.
so no obligations to purchase. Okay, it doesn't mean that you put in the check, you definitely have to buy.
Mm. Actually, I think more correctly said, it's not that you should go down and have a look, okay, but it should be that you should give yourself a chance to participate in
An
such.
opportunity.
Yeah, it's a very good opportunity, and I think being one of the first launches this year, 2022, the market is opening, before the foreigners coming in. Okay, I mean, there's this talk about foreigners coming in because the borders are open. Okay, so how do you foresee the market moving forward from here?
Okay. I mean, we all know that the borders are opening up. All right. Tomorrow is an exciting day. Tomorrow being April 1st. Oh, I think everybody's going to rush in.
Uh,
All right. So, of course, not talking about just Malaysia itself, but we're talking about Hong Kong, we're talking about China. Okay. It has been stagnant for the past 2 years. Okay. For the past 2 years, January purchase comes from local buyers. Okay. We are still seeing very strong local demand at the current moment because of the lack of supply. All right. So with borders opening up, of course, you'll definitely see influx of foreign investors coming into Singapore. The whole reason why they love Singapore property is because we have great governance, stability is there. All right. If you take a look at the 10, 20 years past property price index, okay, we have always been uptrending, and that's why foreign investors love to purchase. I do foresee that the moment the borders are open, people are coming in, I think Piccadilly Grand will do well. Other projects will also do well.
Yeah, in fact, I'm hearing that a lot of agents are saying that they are getting strong interest from their foreign buyers, okay, for this development because it's actually close to the city, okay, and of
Yes.
course near to a lot of amenities that they find useful. So that's all the time we have for today, okay. The problem with us asking the expert is that there's always not enough time when we are asking experts because they just have so much to share, and I believe today you have covered the main points why Piccadilly Grand is a fantastic project, okay, and I like the way you have actually presented. Okay, if any of the buyers who are actually watching this and they like to contact you, what is your number again?
83802756.
Okay, so you can look down, okay, below here. That is the number to call, okay, if you want to contact Clarence. All right, and one last question, okay, are you doing recruitment? Okay.
Of course, I'm
Course,
expanding my team, Clarence Long, associate. We are very young, vibrant team. All right. We love. I mean, we have organized site walks, site visit. Yeah. So always happy to welcome new people who are excited to join us and learn.
So if they want to join you, they will call you for a cup of
Contact
coffee,
me
right?
also.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so thank you for all the time and all that you shared with us, and thanks for joining us today. Okay, if you like Ask the Expert, okay, and you want to hear from certain experts or certain topics, okay, that you are interested in, okay, feel free to write in the comments, okay, and we will invite the experts and ask the experts on your behalf, okay. So Clarence, thank you very much, and
thanks, Marvin.
Hope everybody will like and subscribe to this channel, okay, and also to Clarence channel, CLRE, okay, Clarence Long Real Estate. And then that's all we have for today. Thank you for joining us. Bye, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.